Hello, my name is Gavin Densmore, and I'm the president and founder of Helping Hands of America, Raleigh, North Carolina's oldest in-home senior care agency. We have been providing care for seniors in their homes. We are coming into our 16th year, and I am a key player in the agency's operation on a day-to-day basis. So 16 years later, I'm still here, the agency's still here, and we are still taking care of Raleigh seniors. Today's topic that we're going to talk about, and this is going to be the first video of a series of videos, educational videos, on what makes a great home care agency versus one that you're going to regret later on. And this is applicable in Raleigh, North Carolina, as it is in Spokane, Washington, or Chicago, Illinois. So we're going to be going through a series of videos. And the first one we're going to talk about today is, do we keep mom and dad at home, or do we put them into a facility? And when we say a facility, we are typically talking about an assisted living facility or a nursing home. Certainly, I think the first question that everybody needs to ask themselves is, where would mom and dad be happiest? Would they prefer to stay at home, or would they prefer to be with like-minded other individuals their own age in a facility? So the first question you have to ask is, where would mom and dad be happiest? And we have found, experience to be over 16 years, that the vast majority of the population would prefer to remain at home, where they are surrounded by their memories, surrounded by their mementos, surrounded by the collection of life that they have put together over the past 70 or 80 years. So that's number one. Number two, safety. Safety is huge. Can mom and dad remain at home safely, or do they need to be in a facility for their own safety? It's a great question. At the end of the day, if they're receiving care at home, and our employee, another home care agency's employee, is going to be there with them for the hours that they are there, for the hours they're contracted. Now, that might just be from 9 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And that, how you determine the number of hours that a home care agency is going to help your family is totally up to you, and candidly, it's up to your mom or dad. If they have all their mental faculties about them, they're still ambulating pretty well, then they just may need some assistance in the morning. They might need some assistance driving. But if they can safely stay at home, that's got to be a consideration. If they can't stay at home safely for one reason or another, then maybe a facility is a consideration. So safety is your second consideration. Number three, where are they going to receive the best care? I'm biased, I own a home care agency, but I believe ratios and numbers speak for themselves. If mom or dad go into a nursing home or an assisted living facility, the care ratio between the residents and the aides, certified nursing assistants, is probably going to be close to 15 residents to every one certified nursing assistant. So a ratio of 15 to 1. If mom and dad stay at home and you bring in a home care agency to help out, that ratio is 1 to 1. So I think you can see the numbers actually do speak for themselves. Mom and dad are never going to receive a higher level of care than that of having a qualified caregiver, qualified home health aide, qualified CNA come into their home and take care of them on an individual basis. So that's a huge consideration. Cost. I think cost should be a consideration as well. Invariably, it always is. A good nursing home is going to set you back somewhere between $8,500 a month and $10,000 a month. That's a lot of money. That will buy your mom or dad a whole bunch of home care, actually in their home where they probably prefer to remain anyways. If it goes all the way up to around-the-clock care, and we do serve a number of clients that are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, typically in those situations, the home care costs do exceed a nursing home, typically to the tune of about $4,000 a month. Now, let's look at some other cost considerations at this. Mom and dad's house is paid for. The mortgage has been met. So you don't have a monthly rent. Meals at home are going to be taken care of. And here's a consideration, speaking of meals, mom and dad are going to get home-cooked meals at home versus institutionalized food. Institutionalized food. That's just something that should scare you off right here and now. But at the end of the day, nursing homes, $8,500 to $10,000 a month. Home care, probably in the range of $14,000 to $15,000 a month. But again, where are they going to receive the best care? Where do they want to stay at home? Or where do they want to be? Do they want to stay at home or do they want to be in a facility? So these are considerations that go into making the choice of how to care for mom and dad. I think a final consideration, and I'll wrap up on this note, is case management. We are in constant contact with our clients and our clients' family members literally on a weekly basis. Our employees, our aides, are there obviously day in and day out. They're reporting back to myself as the agency owner as well as my director of nursing. If there's information that needs to be fed up to family members, we immediately pick up the phone and call the kids, whether they're here in town or they may be 1,000 miles away, but we're still going to get in touch with them and say, hey, this is what's occurring with mom, this is what's occurring with dad, we thought you needed to know about it. And candidly, I'm biased, but after having done this for 16 years and seen case management at facilities and seen case management through other agencies, I'm very proud of the case management that we provide our clients and their family members. Myself, my director of nursing, we are on top of it, and we promise to be on top of it for your family members as well. Now, in conclusion, all of the above that we've just spoken about applies not only to home care in Raleigh, North Carolina, but you should be looking for these qualities and considerations out of a home care agency regardless of where you go. Whether your mom and dad are in Sacramento, California, or Washington, D.C., or Chicago, Illinois, good, high-quality home care attributes are the same, whether it's here in Raleigh or anywhere else in the country. You should always get the owner's cell phone number, as well as the director of nursing's phone number. And they should pick up their phone when you call them, or they should immediately call you back if you leave them a message. This is another key thing. Communicating with the owners and managers of the agency. You're not speaking to a marketing representative, you're not speaking to an intake coordinator or a service coordinator or a scheduler when you call into Helping Hands of America. You're going to speak to one of two individuals, myself or my director of nursing. That's it. I hope this has helped. I'm excited about getting the word out to the rest of the world on what it takes to run a great home care agency. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please click the subscribe button. Please follow us on YouTube, and please check out our website. The information will be at the end of the video. If you have a home care question regarding your family member, whether you're in Raleigh, North Carolina or not, pick up the phone and call us. We will get you moving in the right direction. That's our commitment to you. Whether your mom and dad are in Raleigh or if they're in Spokane, Washington, we'll get you going in the right direction. We'll be happy to take some time to chat with you. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for dialing in.